So how much of your happiness, what percentage of your total happiness do you think that your circumstances determine? 50, 80, maybe 100? So there's been a lot of scientific research done on this very fact of what constitutes our happiness. And it turns out that only 10% of our happiness is determined by circumstances, by the circumstances of our life. 50% of our happiness is determined by our genes, which is not the easiest thing in the world to change, but fully 40% of our happiness is based on our attitude and our outlook and our choices, not circumstances. I reposted an article today on Facebook. I want you to go with me for a moment into the Wayback Machine and think about prior to Facebook. How happy were you? Were you just miserable and unhappy and your life is so much better now that you have Facebook? My guess is no. My guess is that probably you are less happy, if anything, because Facebook has now expanded, and all social media, the size of the group with whom you can compare your life circumstances. And of course, you're not even comparing real circumstances. You're comparing Facebook circumstances, what you see. And all that you see in somebody's Facebook life is their beautiful highlights. You don't see the fighting. You don't see the worrying. You don't see the middle of the night stressful calls from a kid in jail. You don't see people's messes on Facebook. What you see is their touched up, Botoxified, beautiful, rich, happy, wonderful, picture perfect Norman Rockwell lives. And it's all a facade. So, my challenge for you today is to take up a happiness practice, that of gratitude. And gratitude can change your life. And I know that you've probably heard this, and maybe you already do a gratitude journal, and if you do, that's really great. But I'm going to challenge you to just write a one-page list of all the things in your life that you're grateful for, and to actually print it out on paper or write it on paper and post it somewhere near your computer so that you can actually look at it after you've looked at Facebook and seen some pretty perfect lives and gotten envious and jealous and down on yourself and your own life. And then I want you to turn your face away from Facebook and face your gratitude list and read it and be grateful for a moment for every single thing on that list, because those are the real things in your life that you can be grateful for. And those determine your attitude, which determines 40% of your total happiness. And the circumstances of your life determine only 10%. So that's your challenge, grow a pair challenge for today, is to grow a pair of vocal cords and put voice to what you're grateful for and put it on paper. And I want you to start talking about it. Start talking about it on Facebook. Start talking about it with other people. Stop complaining about what's wrong